$968.5 million or $1 billion. That's how much the new Lion King has made. And truthfully, I am personally not surprised. I mean, my reasoning for not being surprised might not be exactly, like, all good, but here's the reasons. One, it's a Lion King. I kind of expected, regardless of how I originally felt about it, which I felt like rebooting Lion King into live action was a stupid idea. To be honest, even after seeing the movie, I still think that. But I also knew that, like I expected The Lion King to make a lot of money because it's The Lion King and it's a Disney movie. I mean, once I read, or once I watched the video on Geeks of Gamers where Jeremy from Geeks of Gamers said that The Lion King reached $1 billion, I was like, I am not surprised. I did kind of see this coming. And look, I don't exactly. I can't say whether or not I believe this version Lion King deserves to have $1 billion because overall, I didn't exactly hate The Lion King like some people did. And I mean the reboot because I am in love with the original. I don't hate the rebooted version Lion King as much as the as some people does, but I don't exactly love it as some people does. I'm kind of like in between. Like I'm torn apart about this. Like there's some aspects where I did enjoy, but then there are other aspects that I felt, or more aspects that I felt like the animated version did way better. And yeah, Endgame I felt like deserved the spot where it's at. Of course, Marvel kind of cheated by re-releasing that movie and having some deleted scenes in the movie, like right before the movie came out of theaters. But you know, regardless of Marvel cheated with Avengers Endgame with how Endgame surpassed Avatar in the box office, I still believe Endgame deserved its spot in the box office. I actually Endgame is one of the movies that I liked the most so far of the year, outside of Spider-Man: Homecoming. But Lion King, yeah, there's was it necessary? No. Oh no, it would having a Lion King reboot. I refuse to call it live action because there's no humans in there. The Lion King reboot wasn't necessary. I mean, especially at this time, maybe like about 10 years, probably, probably. If they wanted to go, is is the Lion King still relevant now when the Lion King's like 30 years old? Besides 20 something? But, do you know, if you currently look at terms of relevancy, it wasn't needed. Because the original Lion King was great. Now, if, long and behold, Disney's going to watch this and actually think this is a good idea to go with this, if they decide to make a Lion King prequel about how Scar became so resentful of Mufasa, pretty much Scar's and Mufasa's backstory, and have that be live action, then that would have been better Yeah, get James Earl Jones to do Mufasa again, maybe. But have a just. I feel like that would be more of an original idea if they wanted to go the live action route of The Lion King. And I would have been able to see it. I would have been willing to see it because, like I said, I'm a huge fan of The Lion King. And, like I said, originally I was going to see The Lion King because it's my favorite movie of all time, Disney movie. And I was mad that they were rebooting it into live action. I prefer remake because it's not live action. So main reason why I saw it in theaters because my friend wanted to see it in theaters. So if he didn't want to see it in theaters with me, the chances of me seeing it in theaters would have been really, really low. I will most likely have seen it anyways. I'm not gonna say, oh, I wasn't gonna see The Lion King, because I most likely was, probably on DVD, but there's that part of me that's glad that I want to see it in theaters as well, so I can, not judge the book by its cover per se. And I do encourage you guys to see my Lion King review on this channel, because I did a Lion King review. But I now forget what the numbers were. It was I wrote down. But 685 something .5 billion, I think it was. Do I think The Lion King deserved to make $1 billion? The original for sure. The rebooted version, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm not exactly bummed out about this. All this means is going to encourage Disney to make more live action movies. That's like, in terms of, hey, it's going to encourage Disney to be lazy and reboot every single movie or every single classic into live action. My two favorite live action movies Disney made is The Jungle Book and Pinocchio, and I think they made Pinocchio in the early 2000s or the late 90s. One of those two. But they did make a live action Pinocchio, and I did enjoy that. The Pinocchio one was before CGI was as hot as it is nowadays. But, you know, Pinocchio is still one of my favorite two live action Disney movies. We have to go with number 3. It has to be Jungle Book, Pinocchio, and then Aladdin. Because I did enjoy Aladdin, to be honest, more than I did The Lion King. And probably because I have higher standards for The Lion King than I did with Aladdin, which is why I enjoyed Aladdin more than I did The Lion King. I don't know. But long story short, I'm not surprised Lion King has made this much so far. And by making this much, all it's going to show Disney is that, hey, we're gonna make anything, we're gonna reboot any of our classics, and it's gonna be fine. Our pocketbooks won't hurt. So, anyways. But my one biggest criticism, I will repeat in this video that I did in my review for The Lion King, is that the voice acting, even for James Earl Jones, the voice acting was Like, I don't want to say because at times it was pretty good, but it was either, like, stale in what they were trying to go for, or cheesy. Stale or cheesy. One of those two. For the most most part. Timon and Pumbaa did steal the show for me, but if, for the voice acting, like I said, stale or cheesy. And I am giving the kid actors I'm not judging the kid actors as harshly as am doing with adult actors, because I have this one rule that I am differentiating kid actors from adult actors. So for kid standards, the kid acting, like voice acting, wasn't bad. Yeah, it could have been better, to be honest, but it wasn't bad. The adult acting, voice acting, could have been better. If we're just going to put it in a category, classify the adults in one, the adult voice acting in general could have been better. James Earl Jones, I kind of had the highest expectation, because he reprised his role as Mufasa, and he did such a good job as Mufasa in the original that I guess I had the highest expectations of him for that, not because it was in Star Wars. And he did a pretty good job, because I prefer him as Mufasa, like his voice acting work as Mufasa in the original version Lion King. But I still like the guy. James Earl Jones is pretty cool. Just my overall point is the Lion King. Uh that's why I feel like it's the weakest link of the entire movie is the voice acting. But anyways, are you guys surprised that the Lion King made it to the 1 billion point? And would you guys be surprised if it made it to the trillion point? Let me know, comment section below, and I'll see you shadows later. Have a nice day.